right, listen, it's my fault. I had fucking work on a Sunday. I apologize. I was running late. I had to do my hair. I had to do everything else, and I'm sorry, okay? I'm fucking sorry. Nick wasn't jerking anybody off. I was just trying to get out of work on time, and I didn't, as usual. There's your spiel. There's your answer. We can calm down and go.
Speak for yourself.
I am.
I know what I was doing.
Whatever, man.
Antisocial experience 231. Speech it right.
Yeah.
Is that even correct? Can you say that?
You just did.
Right, but
Well, then that
can you say that? Is that correct?
Dude, I don't know. Somebody was asking me about a pronoun the other day, and I'm like,
Oh, they wanted you to identify?
Yeah, I have no idea that stuff. I was really bad at English. I can speak it, but otherwise.
Without going into that whole thing, there's a lot of problems with that. There's a lot of problems with just speech in general. Like, why do you think people want to take words so like non-fighting words as fighting words?
I think some people are just looking for conflict sometimes.
Like just
drama.
Like, is that what they really live on?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, there's people out there like that.
It can't be, man. It can't be. It's got to be more than that.
No, they failed a lot of things in high school, but it was never drama.
Right. That's a good one. I never heard that. Oh. But no, just and granted, we're people. We learn as we go, right?
Most.
But most do. I get that. But is it really like, because we made a lot of words not okay over the years.
Oh, yeah.
Since the rise of cancel culture and just all the different things. And what did you say about pronoun?
Yeah, pronoun, adjective.
Oh, you mean an English pronoun?
Well, yeah, like, somebody was like, I forget what they fucking even asked me, dude, but it was like, identify a pronoun in a sentence or something like that. And
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like,
I don't even know an amateur noun, let alone a pro one. You know what I mean? Like,
right?
No,
it gets tough. It gets tough.
Yeah.
Good evening, people, by the way. Just saying. Just a quick shout out to everybody in the chat. We're here. We see you. We got some valid stuff going on. Our English here in the US, yeah, it's a joke. It's a joke. See, here's one of the things I don't get. And I'm not trying to offend anybody, right?
Right.
But where people don't want to have like a gender pronoun or whatever, like they don't want to identify, and then they're doing that shit with their kids, right?
Yeah.
Like, there was a couple, I forget, it was a news story years back. I think I might even talked about this since we're talking about speech in this whole thing. And they didn't want to assign male or female at the hospital. They didn't want the nurses or doctor doing that, right? Now, imagine a few years down the road. What if that kid would get kidnapped? How quick are they going to be like, it's a boy to the police? Like,
yes. So listen, I happen to work with one, okay? And this is what I don't get. We call it a boy's name, but it goes to the girl's bathroom. It does boy this things, but it does girl things like this. I shouldn't have to, as a manager, remember all that shit. I don't feel like that shouldn't be my job, is to remember. You know what I mean? Like, it's basically picking and choosing what it's doing. Like,
okay.
If I want to go in the girl's bathroom, that's where I'm going to go. Like, to me, that's what it's saying. Like, it's not
that. Yeah, there's a lot of conflict with that too. This is like a cancel yourself conversation we're having here, but we can get in deep water quick. But
you've never been there before,
right? No, it's and I get that. There's people that were fighting for that, and generally it was old guys that were dressing like ladies and wanted to be in like kids' bathrooms, and it's like, no, like, you know what you're doing. Like, yeah, no. But when done in moderation, you can be your person, whoever you want to be. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, if you're not going to identify in any way, or your parents are putting that on you, just imagine that situation. Like, say say you had a kid or I had a kid, and we didn't want that kid to be a boy or girl. Let them pick what they want to be, and then the kid goes missing, and we'd be like, oh,
yeah,
well, our kid's missing. They can't go off that.
Right. It's a cat.
Right.
Yeah, it's not a cat.
It's Turtlekin. Go find them.
Yeah, it's just I think it's bullshit. I don't even care. It's stupid. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
What is this? Unisex bathrooms at work. till they all raised hell about it. Yeah, what is the that's a really good talking point she just brought up, Pearl, about the unisex bathrooms.
Yeah, I never even had sex in a bathroom.
Right, but, like, letting what everybody use the same bathroom,
Why not, dude? Bring the dogs, bring the cats, bring the fucking parakeet,
right?
they're all here.
But I'm just saying, like, how can you not be looking for trouble as a business, a corporation having that going? Like,
Because you're trying to avoid it to begin with. Because either one's gonna take a stand against you or the other's gonna protest against you. You're fucked no matter what. I mean,
right,
that's the
right,
sad
but to
truth of
put a
it.
bathroom together for everybody to all use
Yeah, dude, I've seen that plenty of places. I've seen it. Like,
is
it's not
maybe I'm just stuck in old thinking.
no, but it's just not like I've seen, you know what I mean? It's a men and a ladies bathroom at like offices even,
Where at?
in like offices and stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one bathroom. Yeah, no, and I don't know. It just seems like the places like that are where you always hear about, a guy looked at a lady while they're at work and it's sexual harassment and the guy loses his job or
Yeah.
vice versa the other way around. Because 'cause I've read stories about that too,
Mm.
whether true or false. But no, it's crazy. Like, just the whole words game, and it makes you not even wanna participate or talk. Do do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, what can I w
Dude, go ask him if my coworkers that fucking down at the cold stream how much I talk to them. Just go ahead and ask him. Ask him about my personal life because they can tell you a whole bunch about it.
Right?
Yeah, they don't know, dude. I
Don't
won't,
know nothing?
dude. I literally will look them cold dead in the eyes as they're talking to me and just not say a fucking word as they just ask me a question. I'll just look them in the eyes and fucking turn around and we keep doing what I was doing. No,
Back at it.
dude. I'm not there to make friends.
Yeah, and that's the thing, when conflict arises at work, like, that's the first question I ask, like, when somebody's mad at somebody at work or somebody doesn't like how somebody's doing this or that, I'm like, "Well, yeah, I understand they're not working," or, "Hey, I'll even be the go to, 'em, I'm not working, you're mad at me, okay?" But, like, we're not here to make friends. We're
Right.
here to work.
Yeah.
And when that friend thing comes in or that buddy-buddy thing comes in at work, that just creates a shitstorm more problems.
Yeah. The lady that, well, one lady, me and her were at it like very first day, dude. She's tried to add me to Facebook and everything else and met me for 3 minutes. I'm like, no, 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 no. This is not how this works.
Wait, what was that? Say it again. Sorry, I was
I said
reading.
I was there for 3 minutes. She was came in when I was getting ready to leave. She was there for 3 minutes. She introduced herself as the manager, and I was like, "Well, I'm Jimmy. Nice to meet you, because your name is manager apparently." And then fucking, I got home. By the time I got home, she was already trying to add me to Facebook and shit. Like, you don't even fucking know me. I never even told you my last name. Like, this is creepy. And then she has the audacity next day to be like, "Well, you were on my messenger list, and I don't know how you got there." I go, oh, "Maybe it was the 3 fucking times you added me, and I hit delete, and you just kept doing it anyway." You know?
Right. So she actually introduced herself by manager?
Yeah, she goes, "I'm the manager." I go, "Oh, well, I'm Jimmy." And it's my first day, you
That's
know?
that sounds like an identity crisis there with
Yeah,
going on with that one,
dude, I
man.
fucking hate that shit. Like, you're fighting over a manager's position at the fucking ice cream shop in Phillipsburg. Really break that down for a second. Like, oh, I think I'll be okay if I don't get it. You know, like, it wasn't an aspiration like growing up. Like, I want to be the fucking manager of that ice cream shop.
Of a place that didn't even exist at the time, it would have been another place
Yeah,
of
yeah,
similar or
yeah. But I knew, that was my destiny.
we call you Miss Cleo.
Yeah, or could just call me manager, obviously.
Okay, so I saw a comment up here, I gotta go back to it, I'm sorry.
I can't fail because I have businesses on there that I use it for.
Oh, so Chris says unisex bathrooms are fine, but don't go giving people a choice on how to identify, then take their goddamn rights away by forcing one type of bathroom.
I'm just gonna go home and use my own.
Right?
Yeah,
That's generally what I do.
that's generally just the safest way with everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, you don't get into no trouble.
no, I
We already
just
we already gave a lesson on that
yeah,
last week or
yeah,
2, 3 weeks, whenever.
it
Fuck it.
doesn't matter.
If you didn't get the lesson, go back and watch it. It was a
Yeah,
good one.
yeah, it was a couple weeks ago, figured out.
But no, I think, and that's the other thing. Like, have you ever stood back and seen people, like, quick to get mad and join sides or quick to defend? Like, it's just like, "Really?" Just like, yeah, okay, yesterday, I had somebody follow me while I'm doing my job, followed me, okay? I pulled over multiple times. We're not gonna get into a numbers game here. Pulled over multiple times to let this person by on a street that was more than wide enough. We probably could have fit 2.5 cars wide, okay? Pull over. I pulled over on the right, wouldn't go around. I'm like, "Okay, maybe they're not comfortable passing on the left on this dead end street,
Yeah.
with the freeway style traffic on it." So I pulled over to the left, almost in somebody's yard. Still wouldn't go around me on the right when there's more than enough room. And I'm like, "I'm running out of space here. I'm gonna go to the dead end up here and turn around there." So I go up, pull in, put the car in reverse. What does it do? Car pulls up and they pulled in, like, cut right and then hard left, and you know how a cop would block you in? Or you see it in movies or on TV or if you've been pulled over?
Or if you work at the country club, that's what your boss does to you too.
Yeah, how they just swing the vehicle wide and block you in. He
Yep.
did that. This old gentleman hops out and comes up, he's like, "Who are you?" Like, charging toward the car. I'm like, "I'm a delivery driver." Uh, He's like, "This is my house. What are you doing here?" I said, "Whoa, I wanted to turn around." "Why didn't you do it down there in the dirt?" I said, "Well, I did. I pulled over twice, and you wouldn't go around me. I didn't know. I thought you wanted to park in the spots that I pulled over, so I kept going." We He's like, "What are you doing at my house?" I'm like, Is this really is this worth your time?
Oh my
Like, is
god.
you know? Is this really worth your time?" I said, I don't live in this neighborhood. I'm not from here. It's a street, you know?" And finally, he, like, got in, went and parked in a huff, and I got out of there. But just the entitled
Uh,
the entitled assholishness of it, and pulling over, and he refused to go around. Like, he pulled in right behind me both times, and when I was on the left, he kinda pulled in and went to the right a little, so there wasn't nowhere to go. When I pulled right, he pulled in and then turned left a little until he blocked me in his driveway. It's just nutty shit.
Dude, you're better man than I am. I'd have got on. I'd have started lambasting that
Well,
motherfucker.
when he first come charging, I have bats in my car. You know, I didn't know if it was like a
Like
tweaker, somebody trying to
do
rob
they
me.
hang from the ceiling in the dark?
No, no.
Oh,
No, like
no. Oh.
little ball bats,
Oh, gotcha.
baseball bats.
I was like, "Man, that's a weird
One
place
has
to
like
keep bats."
one's got a window cracker on it and a strobe light, and the other one's a wooden bat. But as soon as he, like, got out and come charging the car, it was rainstorm,
Yeah, dude,
like
bet.
hurricane type rain,
Yeah.
probably from Ian,
Yeah,
I'm guessing,
yeah, or his
or
brother, whoever.
it could be that shit Chris always sends rain over here for
Jacques,
us.
yeah, whoever.
No, Chris in the chat from the
Yeah,
UK.
yeah, Jacques, whoever, whatever the name of the next storm, you know what I mean? They're like, "Ian, fucking Tom."
Sends
How
multiple
do you
rainstorms
know how they
over.
get these names, by the way? Did you ever is there any rhyme or reason, like, when they name a hurricane, why they name it a certain name, or no?
They roll a D20 and pick.
Is literally, is that what, like,
I don't
I
know.
was just wondering, man. I was just little side note. Okay.
People love labeling shit, man.
Yeah, true that.
But yeah, no, it just, hand went to the back because I don't know, tweaker robbing me? Like, what? The car's everybody knows the car. It's a delivery car, so, there's money in it.
Everybody but that guy.
Right, right. And, sorry I never delivered to him. Hey, order from us, buddy.
Yeah,
But yeah,
cheap
just
cheap prick.
nutty situation, man. And just like, that entitled I was on his I guess I was on his street, and that's what was worth following me and you know.
Well, you stop right there because it's not his street,
Right.
you know,
Well,
like
I gotta
yeah,
say it correctly. I don't want to offend that gentleman.
right. Since he bought it from the borough, you know what I mean? In a fucking land grant deal in 1872.
Okay. Pearl says, they go alphabetically to name hurricanes.
Oh, well, there we go.
No, dude, I hate the rain. But yeah, no, just the whole situation was screwy, man. And I'm just like, I said it, is this worth your time right now? Like, I'm working
Yeah, that's all he did all day, buddy. That was his big thing of the day, I guarantee it.
9:30 at night. That was his highlight.
You're fucking right. Probably called his, like, mom to tell her about it, like,
I doubt his mom was still alive. He
might have
was,
called her anyway, might have sat at the graveyard, told her, he probably didn't have a lot of people to talk to.
he's pretty old, man.
Well, that's his
There's
that's his fault.
some tall dude in a Mini Cooper.
I thought you were gonna say in a mini skirt. I was like, "Fucking hey,
Yeah, right?
dude."
No. So, yeah, that was my night last that was, like, the one of the crazy points of the night last night. But, and we communicated. with some words. You know, you can't get, at least me in a position like that, I can't get too excited, you know? I would have loved to have, but it's also like, I don't know when I'll see him in public. I have a job, you know what I mean, that I kind of represent, so you in the moment, even if you do wanna get mad or have every right to, you kinda
Yeah.
gotta put the brakes on and just, like, you know, and I asked a valid question a couple times, and apparently it was worth his time.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. At least you know the answer. I didn't wanna leave here in suspense all day, you know?
Right?
Like, "Can you call
I
that guy and see if he really was worth his time?"
he didn't answer it, but
Oh,
I'm just
he did it, so it had to be, you know?
yeah, I'm filling in for him.
Well, that was like a lady at work. She comes back one day, she sends me 2 burgers, okay? Same burgers, except one has, 1 ingredient missing from it. So I leave the ingredient off, you know, because it's not on there. It's on the one, but it's not on the other. That's what you would do, right? She comes back, she's like, "You forgot that blah, blah, blah on that burger," screaming at the whole restaurant. I was like, "No," and I started showing her. She goes, "Oh, it's not a big deal." I go, "Oh, no, it was a big deal." I was like, "We just had to fucking accost me in front of all these fucking 10 people." I'm like, "No, no, 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 no." I'm like, "It was totally a big deal." I'm like, "We need to fix this." And I'm like, "It's in front of everybody." So, like, I'm out in front of the counter just dude, yeah, I'm a fucking dick, you know, like, "Fuck you." Like
We need to fix this in front of everybody. I gotta use that sometime.
Yeah,
That's a great one, dude.
yeah. I'm like, "No, we need to fix this, and we need to do it in front of everybody so everybody knows." Bitch.
Oh.
I actually had to hide, another Facebook thing. I actually had to, like, you know how you can go into your settings and make it so, like, this person doesn't see, like, your anything you post?
Oh, like the visibility?
Yeah. Yeah, I just
Okay.
tried to do that with people at work because they were literally fucking following me and where they would, like I would post something, 3 seconds, they'd like it or share it. 3 seconds, dude.
That's
Like,
dangerous.
that dude, that's
That's
creepy.
stalkerish
That's
or really
creepy.
bored. One of the
Either
2.
or. Leave me alone.
So, I'm looking for the guy responsible for having me watch a 15-second live stream yesterday.
It wasn't me.
Oh, I know who it was.
No.
I'm just not pointing any fingers yet.
Uh,
No. But anyhow, let's catch up with the chat, see if there's any comments. You had to put up with Chris and Wayne. Yeah, good guys to point up with. You can't complain about them, Phil. So, is it true? Did you do it, Phil? You the one that hit that button? Dude, literally, they were helping giving Wayne a hand, the 2 of them yesterday. 15-second live stream. Like, bumped a button or hit it on purpose,
that's
regardless.
awesome.
Yeah, I tuned in for it.
Yeah.
I rewatched it 3 times.
It was one of your favorites.
Yeah, I don't think I didn't,
Yeah, top
just to make sure
episode.
I didn't miss nothing.
Yeah, well, you know.
No. Ban them. We're not here to ban people, man. We can't. We're not. This isn't cancel chat or cancel
Yeah.
culture here.
Start your own band, you know?
Yeah.
Play the trombone. Like I said, press a button on his stream deck. His stream deck.
You hit the go live button out of every random button. That sounds like our luck, man.
Speaking of which, I have 300 skateboards coming to my house in 3 days.
Do you know how many boards that is?
300. Yeah.
Like, are they just decks or are they
They're just
complete?
decks, but there's still
Okay.
300 of them.
I was gonna say you have a massive problem on your hand if they're completes.
Yeah, no, they're just decks, but
Like,
that's still a problem. That's
decks will stack.
yeah, but that's still a problem. That's still a lot.
Yes, but
Right.
compare 300 decks to 300 completes.
No way 300 completes are getting in there, man. There's just no way. No way. I don't even see how I could do that.
Go live button right in the middle.
Is what for printing? Oh, the skateboards? My boss at Malsota Records, he had them printed, and then he got there's 2 of them. There's one that's shaped like a bomb. He got like 10 of them made for the thing he did back in the day. He gave me one, whatever. Then he got this band over your guys' way actually, called Die Dorks. And they got them 280 of them like printed. So and then I got to ship them over to him in Germany.
That's nuts.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it is.
Still badass though.
Yeah, it's really
Are they the
cool.
bomb shaped ones?
Yeah, yeah,
Are there
yeah.
any available?
I think so.
I might have to get one.
Dude, they're really cool.
Just Scooter's the man. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, dude.
He
Treats me
was
well.
and he is. And
Yeah, he treats me well.
yeah. Uh, let's see. Go live button. We'll do a go live button test. I'll try and watch me break everything right
So
now.
what do you mean a go live button? Like,
You hit,
can we go more live than we are now?
no. But if we weren't live, I could hit a button and it would all go live.
Oh no shit.
But not when we schedule. No, so I have mine in the corners.
Yeah, I won't send them via Russia for sure.
you know, I throw them in the corners,
That's smart.
far away from the middle.
Yeah.
You
I,
know, right where if you go to pick it up and move it, you're gonna bump one.
you're like, "Hold this a second." That would suck though. Like, I'm sure, like, that's happened to people and, like, things have turned out really bad because of it.
What, hitting the
Like,
button,
live yeah.
being live, or for
Yeah.
well, there's a lot of shit, and it kinda fits in with the, uh, the topic about, can't just people taking words wrong and canceling. Like, there's people that have scammed. Like, there was one guy that he was a popular streamer, and he had got, well, a lot more popularity going off of being paralyzed,
Yeah.
and I don't know if he just didn't end his stream the one day or forgot that he was streaming, but he stood up and went to get something out of his wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, yeah, he ended up getting pretty like, got his channel shut down or banned
Well,
over that one.
as he probably should, man. Like, that's a pretty fucking
Well, he
dastardly lie.
he tried putting it out as he was paralyzed, and he actually was from an accident. He couldn't walk for quite a while, but then he got better, but he never, like, said that he was temporarily
I
paralyzed,
gotcha.
and it
That's fucked
so
up.
he was telling, like, a half truth or, like, a half lie, I guess? I don't know. But still, he played the cards that way, so,
Yeah.
but he's came out and talked about it later on, so I don't know. Do you think do you think with the way that people are quick to choose sides and get mad and the crazy words and we gotta ban this word, that word, this world that we live in, is it are people gonna learn to forgive and forget again? In general, like, overall, or you think it's something like,
No.
doesn't matter now that the world is connected as it is. You kicked that cat when you were 3, you're not
Yeah.
president.
Pretty much. Yeah, dude. Because look all the shit they go back on people for. Like, years and years and years. Like, I could never be anything, dude. Can you imagine the shit they could dig up on me from what I said to people? Like,
Or
fuck,
me?
fucking A.
Trouble-wise?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, like I
That's
said,
alright, though.
I'm fine with it. It made me who I am.
I've never lied about it, you know what I mean?
No, me
Like,
either.
been like, "Oh, ha
And
have
maybe that's the problem. Maybe they're lying about it the whole time. And I'm like, you know what I mean? Because if you don't lie about it, like, yeah, I did it. What the fuck? So what's the big deal, you know?
I don't know. Could you imagine though? Like having to keep all that under wraps? That would seem like a full-time job.
It would be, dude. It
Oh
would
my
be.
god, hell no.
No, dude, that'd be so much stress and like anxiety. No way. No fuck. It'd be no way.
There's some sage like words in the chat right there. Life's too short to hold a grudge. Correct, sir. Correct, you are.
Life's too short. Eat a bunch of fudge. I like it. It rhymes with grudge. That's all I had. And I saw a recipe for making fudge on fucking Instagram reel today, and it looks good.
Yeah, Phil.
Double trouble?
I remember that. Yeah, I remember seeing that too. Dude stood up, ends his whole career. The faker dude.
Really? Dude, that would like how many people were so pissed off at that guy too? Because that's a fucked up thing to
Do you know
do,
how
man.
much money his chat had given him?
That's what I mean, dude. That's a fucked up thing to lie about.
Right. And then on top of that, he tried to make a comeback like either one or two other times under a
Ah,
different name.
are you serious? But still, like, oh no.
Yeah, and eventually people like one of his haters or trolls or whatever caught on to it that he was doing it and like put him on blast, like, hey, he's here doing this.
Oh my
And I
god,
think he ended up
dude.
losing that channel too.
I like that. Yeah, Chris, fudge tastes way better than grudge. Yeah, thank you. See, he's in with me. He's gonna make some peanut butter. I'll make the chocolate. We'll send him overseas. He'll send him this way.
Oh yeah.
I'm just making shit up.
So a little okay, we got a question in chat about hitting the go live button. No. At least not on mine. If we had used the button to start the stream, yes, it would shut us down.
I personally don't have any buttons, but for the safety of
Do you wanna
everybody.
control it?
Fuck
Give it
no.
to you, dude.
No. Nope. Nope. It's like when they're like, "Do you want the key to the office so you can count the drawers?" Nope, I don't want nothing to do with that money because when it goes missing, I'm gonna be like, "I have nothing to do with that money."
Yeah, money's a weird thing, man. People get crazy over money.
Yeah, well, like, people stealing at work and stuff like that. Like, I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? I'm just not. I just don't want involved with it. I don't want involved. I don't want drama. That's all it is.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all it is.
Like, I can't believe with it's like almost like the world. in the people that were smarter, like, much smarter than us, like Zuckerberg making, Facebook.
See, fuck him, he ain't smarter than me. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, horrible person, but
Yeah.
whatever, and, who was the guy on MySpace? Tom?
Uh, Yang.
It was
Oh,
Tom?
that was Yahoo. I was thinking Jerry Yang. Wasn't that him from Yahoo?
I think so,
Yeah.
yeah, but anyhow, like, the knowing how people were into drama with, like, the daytime, like, soap opera TV shows and whatnot, thinking that social media was gonna go over and just be a cool thing that people dug and did
Yeah.
without bringing drama into it.
Yeah. Dude, people yeah. Yeah, they can't tie their shoes without bringing drama into it.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Fuck.
Anyhow, speeching it right, and that's what's sad, like, you can I like how you can say something and not even mean it, and just the amount of shit people can pull out of it, and it's like, "Wow, it's nice to know where your head's at because it
Yeah.
wasn't even going that direction. You just, you know,
Yeah.
scored a field goal with a punt that way." It's like
Yeah. It all comes back down to that little old rule of, well, people suck, and then you just gotta try to be a good person.
it's like it never goes the other way. Like, it's always negative, never in a positive light.
Right. But I think a lot of that's around here, man. Like, I really do. Like, this place is a really negative place. This town. It really is.
That's why we gotta be positive, Jimmy.
That what we are. Like, but, I mean, it's just other towns aren't like this. Like, people support each other in other towns and stuff like that. It's not like this everywhere.
Peace on earth.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. All of everywhere, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, wherever.
Reading. Money doesn't change people. It shows their true face. I've got over 10 friends who are millionaires.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go,
Can
man.
you introduce me to them?
Yeah, we want friends.
Yeah. I'll show
There,
you. I'll show you how to use somebody.
there's our true face, true colors.
I've never had any money, so I don't really even want it.
Michael, you got mugged on Monday night, a phone stolen, and your bank card. Did it get reported? Can anything be done?
Um,
And most importantly, are you all right?
yeah.
That
Well,
dude, that's sad news. I'm sorry to hear that.
is he across the pond too?
Yeah, he's
Uh,
not sure what country.
huh,
It's hard keeping track of countries, man. I'm not a
uh,
I'm not
a world map.
yeah, whatever. I'm not a globe person. Well, I'm not a flat earther either, but
You're like a
like
Harlem Globetrotter,
yeah.
though, with those basketball
I
skills.
don't I'm not what's the shit when you talk about land and whatnot and
Oh,
geography.
yeah, that's
I'm
it.
not one of them people.
I was like latitude and longitude.
Yeah. It's tough keeping track of all the countries. But yeah. No, hopefully you're all right, man. That's not good news. Never like hearing when anybody,
Yeah,
especially an awesome person, has a bad experience in life.
yeah, that's lame sauce, man.
Yeah, that's nutty, man. Could could you imagine?
No, I don't really want to.
Yeah. Just
I'd be
the
so bad and so upset at the same time. They'd probably shoot me.
and then being on the other end of that. Could you like I know we're not them type of bad people or we're bad people, but not like that type of bad people,
Right.
possibly. But could like trying to mug somebody. I can't even begin to think like
Uh,
how do you get into that mindset to
stick them up. Yeah.
right? Like would people fall for like the gun
Oh,
in the shirt trick?
yeah, or like, that Charlie Sheen movie in the '90s where he fucking robbed the or stuck up that place with the candy bar. You remember that one
Oh,
with
gee.
Butterfinger? It was called The Chase, that was it. But he holds that chick hostage with the candy bar.
That seems like a real bad idea because on the off chance that somebody's there with a real gun.
Yeah. It was the '90s, so
Right, but in a movie, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Right, but
yeah.
in reality, I'm sure people have tried dumb shit like
Oh,
that.
absolutely, man. Or fake guns, you know what I mean? Water pistols or something, like airheads, like, there's another one.
Was it around here or was it somewhere else where somebody robbed a bank with their, Dart League jacket on?
I don't know, but I know Clay Shaw tried robbing the Minute Mart, and the chick knew him, they were friends, and she's like, "Clay, I know it's you in the ski mask." Like, how shitty would that be, dude? Like, you go through all this fucking shit to get us in disguise, they're like, "Dude, I know it's you," and you're like, "Oh."
What do you do at that point? Just
I
walk out?
I would, because like, it's botched, obviously.
Try and stick with it? No, it ain't me.
No, I'm still stay in character. Don't break character. Whatever you do, don't break character.
Alright, Michael says, "Yeah, I'm okay, thanks. I
Yeah.
got it all sorted."
Yeah, that's fucked though, dude.
Yeah, hopefully, man. Dude, definitely, that's and we're not joking, trying to make light of your
No,
situation,
that's
just
beat as fuck. Like, I don't that's uncool.
yeah, just some stuff you gotta laugh to avoid crying about, you know?
Yeah, I
Laugh
laugh.
or cry some days.
Literally, if I wasn't laughing about everything, I'd be crying about everything. So that's where we're at.
Alright, so where we at? I don't even know where the hell we are. We're there,
Oh,
though.
we're there. We made it.
We're here, we're
Yeah.
there,
Phew.
we're everywhere. Oh, here's another thing too. I wanted to, just I heard this on another show, and I've heard other people talk about it in the past, but I want to get your 2 cents on it and some people from the chat. They, how I'm trying to think of the right word for when you say something. Not really context. I guess context could be the word, but do you think the context or the meaning behind what you're saying, like, just when you put something out there and who knows how many people are gonna hear it or read it or see it, just changing it a little bit can have a do you think can have a drastically different effect or no?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
changing your words slightly?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I know that I know it can, but the example I heard was, like, whenever you hear just people, YouTube, Twitch, wherever, anything when they're creating content, doing stuff, saying about, "Oh, support the show," or if you wanna donate, da, 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 and the how what they were talking about was the one guy had said that he changed his whole call to action, "Hey, if you like what I do, if you're entertained, find value in it, and you wanna support the show," and he changed that to, "If you wanna give back." And I guess, what he said was he had made as far as, financial income, he'd made 4 times what he'd made in, like, 6 weeks' time. He made 4 in 6 weeks, he made 4 times what he'd made over 9 years on another show, just by changing from support to if you wanna give back. So think about that, dude. Just do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
1 word. Yeah, changing up 1 word to make the sentence a little different.
Yeah. Or like taking a word and just using the completely other meaning for it to see what you get,
Yeah.
like I tend to do a lot of the times.
You gotta speech it right,
Well,
man.
like when you're like, "I have bats in the car," and I was like, "Well, how many were in the ceiling?" Like, holy shit.
Right. There's another valid point, man. It's, thank you, Pearl, for saying that.
Yeah, I get accosted for that one all the time. Everybody thinks fucking I'm like flipping out, and I'm like, "Listen, man, it's fine."
Pearl says, "Texting, you can't hear the tone or how the person is feeling about what they're saying." And I think the world in general, guys, gals, turtlekin, uh,
Cat people.
they, thems,
Yep.
whoever you are, put your fucking phone down, walk away from your computer, and talk to some people.
Yeah. Don't call him Shirley.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, just get into a conversation, talk to somebody once in a while, man. Because the constant texting, messaging, you definitely but there is times when you can get a text and you can get what the person meant or hear the
Yeah.
hear the joke in it, the tone. But most times you can't.
No. No.
Think about how many fights started with that shit.
Oh, dude. Think how many fights just started since you said that with that shit.
Yeah,
Like literally.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, put your fucking electronics down and go talk to somebody in
Yeah.
day-to-day life.
Like, I remember having a girlfriend one time, she wouldn't even fucking say anything to me. She'd wait till I was on my way to work and then text me these fucking paragraphs this long and, like, start like, we were just together. Why couldn't you just say it there, We got like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's what gets me is when you see people hanging out together that are texting
Oh,
each other
yeah.
but not talking, and it's like he's like wanna slap the phone to the
Oh,
ground and be like,
dude.
"He's right there."
Yeah. Fuck. I love this place.
Peace on earth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, people, have a good week. Thank you for joining us. we're gonna get out of here. Do you got any life lessons
Yeah.
for this week, man?
Um, no, not really. Be a good person.
But
Don't
you
lie.
always do that one.
Yeah, I know. I'm reiterating the fact. Yeah, no, I don't really got any good advice. Just be safe out there and like, take care of yourselves.
Go talk to some people. Don't
Yeah.
fucking text them.
Communicate with words and English and pronouns if you know what that is.
Well, we can't just say English, like, whatever language you choose to
Yeah,
use.
well, I mean, whatever. Whatever pronouns are in, amateur nouns, whatever, it doesn't matter. Whatever league they're in, it's good. Justice League.
Have a good week,
We're good
people.
there. Yep.